Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stephanie, I make planner videos, and today I wanted to share an updated favorite planning supplies of, I guess, 2024-2025. If you've been watching my videos, you would have seen me planning with these mostly on a daily basis over here. But if you're new, I'd love to share exactly what I'm using for this last year or so and products that I love and come back to on a day-to-day basis. All right, so the first thing I wanted to start out with is my planner. So I'm actually using two for this year, the Hobonichi Weeks, which I would say is a perfect kind of daily planner that's pretty small, can fit into a little purse, you can take it on the go. It has a monthly section at the beginning here, which I think is pretty useful. Also has kind of like a, well, I use this, it could be like a tracker. I use it as like a year at a glance type of thing. I was tracking my steps and kind of fell off of it, but you could do something along those lines. You have your monthly overview in the very beginning, and then essentially each week is a set of 2 pages. This planner begins, I think it was the last week of November, yes. And then it goes all the way through week by week. And at the very end, it also comes with some like notebook pages. Not a ton, these are graph paper. You can also buy something called the Hobonichi Weeks Mega, which comes with extra notes at the very back end. And I think if you're someone who likes to journal or keep track of more things at the back, that might come in handy for you. These tabs here I get a lot of questions on. They are from Amazon. It comes in different color sets and it was very affordable, so definitely check that out. And this little pencil board here I got from jetpens.com, and it just like saves a spot for me. So the first planner is the Hobonichi Weeks. The second planner I have been loving is the Hobonichi Teto, or Hobonichi Cousin. This is an A5 size. And essentially it's similar, but a little bit different. It starts out with kind of a similar, let's see if I can get it in the middle here, monthly section in the beginning, so you can kind of keep track of what you're doing each month. And then you've got your weeklies, which are also like 2 pages per week. As you can see, there's much more room to like jot notes down, or if you wanted to add some, I don't know, pictures or calligraphy or watercolor, you could do that too. The difference between this one and the weeks in terms of, aside from the size, is that you also get this daily section. So this is very ideal if you're someone who likes to journal or like plan out future events or keep track of like fun memories. This is a good section for you. I find that I am not that someone, so I've tried many times in the past, and I will be honest, I am not good at daily journaling, and so I anticipate a good chunk of this not to be used, unfortunately. So I think I will rethink what planner I'll be taking home with me next year. But I will say I'm like 99% sure I will be purchasing a Hobonichi Weeks again. Unsure about the Teto. But if you are a planner, journaler, enjoy like diary entries, this could be a really nice planner for you as well. So just keep an eye on that. Also, this pencil board is from JetPens. It essentially keeps track of your day. So you can just tuck it in like this. It has a tab up top, and it also is a nice writing surface. So sometimes, say I'm planning on this week, I'll tuck this in the page behind and write on top, and you get a really nice result. These little tabs, I think are from the Sticky Monster. I'll double check on that, but this was from an Etsy shop. And if you can see, there are these really beautiful semi-translucent tabs, which I think added a nice touch to this planner. I think next year I'll probably order those for the Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, so those are the planners that I have been loving. In terms of, let's get to stencils, I guess. Stencils, I have been using this set here the most, and this is from my Etsy shop. It is the Hobonichi Weeks stencil bundle set. If you have watched my planning videos, you'll know this is kind of my go-to that I use in both the Hobonichi Weeks and the Teto. It's probably my most versatile design. I have a lot of different sizes and shapes for different planners, even the same ones, same planner, but like different shapes. But this was my go-to this year. In addition to that, I like to use a small pair of scissors, sometimes to cut the washi tape, which I'll go over next. And also my business card is a washi tape cutter. If you are familiar with washi tape, it's it's easy to tear and rip. So just a little edge and you just like pull the tape up, which I can actually, let me demo here. So this is a washi tape if you are new. So all you do is you place it on your planner. The good thing about it is you can reposition fairly easily, even on paper. I'm just doing it on a table here. If I wanted to cut it, it's pretty easy with just a little card. But sometimes if I want like a specific fine edge or like a banner tip, I'll use a pair of scissors. So that kind of goes with the stencils here. The next thing I wanted to showcase were these washi tapes in general. Sorry, let me just move this. Okay, I find myself gravitating to these very basic grid designed washi tapes from Amazon. I have these on my storefront. I'll link it in the box below. But these I feel like do the most wonderful pop of color and bordering of the pages. If you can, just do a quick flip. You can see almost like every page has a washi tape border. You can see I definitely gravitate towards certain colors versus others. But yeah, I think it adds a lot. So that's my number one favorite washi tape, just as like a basic. And then recently I have been loving the washi tapes from the washi tape shop. And they have these wonderful die cut washi tapes where essentially it comes in a washi tape strip, but these are all individual stickers. And the quality is absolutely amazing. I do have a code, Beauty by Starlit 10% off your orders. But these have been some of my favorite washi tapes to add decoration to my spreads. All right, let's see what else is there. Oh, pens and pencils. Actually, it's more pens and mild liners for me. I've been consistent since the end of last year. This is my all-time favorite pen. It's a gel pen. It's the Energel Cleana 0.4 millimeter gel pen. I'll have this link also on my Amazon storefront, but this has been consistently my favorite pen. It gives the most beautiful, you can write and it doesn't smudge. It's the perfect size. It's super smooth. It never skips. I can't speak any more highly about this. This is amazing. This is a pink and blue one. It's literally just the exterior that differs. The internal ink is the same. You can also replace the ink, which I have yet to do. The next thing I absolutely love are mild liners. And if you are a planner person, you probably have used these or have this in your little planner pouches. But if you are new to planning, it comes with two edges. This is I'm just gonna focus, a chisel tip where you can do slightly thicker outlines. I can show you here. Like this here would have been done with the chisel tip, and this thinner border, I just clip that. The very back is a bullet edge where you can just kind of make a more fine line. And these have just been absolutely amazing. After maybe like a year or two, they start to dull on the edges, as with any kind of highlighter, mild liner pen, you just have to replace it. But I feel like you get them a lot of mileage for what you get. This pen here, I'll be honest, I don't use it that often. I do keep it in my pencil pouch because I think it's cool. It looks cute. It writes really smoothly, but for me, I still prefer these Energel pens. This came free with my Hobonichi planner from the Hobonichi website in Japan. All right, so those are sort of my main, like, not pencils. I don't know why I keep saying pencils. Those are my main pens and mild liners. My favorite clip of all time for my planner that holds it perfectly straight is this one right here. It is from jetpens.com. They have different designs. I've just kind of stuck to this one. Just kind of like clips on the top. And as you can see, it holds it very flat, very convenient for planning. So highly recommend a clip. This is a brass one. It's weighted actually. You can kind of see that, therefore holds the planner down. I do have some plastic clips as well, but I find myself not gravitating towards those at all. Another thing I like to use is just a little memo pad. What is this called? A Post-it pad. And what I do is, honestly, when I make appointments on the phone or in person, I'll put it straight into my phone calendar. And when I'm ready to plan, I usually, if I'm doing it on camera, I'll write it all down onto a little Post-it so that I can easily plan out my week. Or if I'm planning on my own, then I'll skip the Post-it and just have my phone out as I enter the appointments or schedule into my planner. This little pouch here, I think I got from jetpens.com. It holds stickers and die cuts. This is probably one of my most used items, which I didn't think I would use it so often, but it's essentially this giant like circle sticker sheet, and it's from Amazon. It came with like 10 to 20 sheets. I'm not even sure, but it came with a massive amount, more than you would need. I'm still on the first sheet here. And as you can see, I use it pretty often to just kind of layer stickers. I think it gives a nice subtle pop. And here I've been using recently a bunch of stickers from my planner, from my shop on Etsy, into my planner. So I've been like drawing different planner girls and entering those, using those to highlight different parts and add accents into my planner, which I think is pretty cute. And then back here, I just have more sticker sheets. But this is a nice little filing system, keeps them all in one spot, and it's like pretty thin, not too thick. And I would say the last thing that I've been using are just random sticker sheets. I feel like stationery lovers tend to collect items, and I'm definitely guilty of that. And over the years, I have just collected tons and tons of sticker sheets. As you can see, I removed all the packaging. I feel like it holds a little bit easier just like this versus like opening packages, sliding them out, and then finding them. This is a lot easier for me to see what I have and utilize in my planner layouts. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this updated planner supply video and things that I've been loving for 2024-2025. And comment down below if you use similar things or if you have any suggestions for me to test out. I would love to. I know I'm like trying not to buy like a ton of stuff, but I would like to experiment with some new things as well. So let me know. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.